Hello friends, I'm here. Today this is my first video on Excel tips and tricks. So I'm gonna start with the very basic Excel formulas to guide you through what Excel can do on a very basic level. So today I'm gonna start with few of the names of students. As you can see, we have a list of 7 students with their roll number and age. We also have marks which they have obtained in English, Maths, Science. Nice. So our basic aim is to get the total of all these numbers. For example, how many marks have Adam got in total? So we need to sum all these three numbers and put it in this column. For example, and in the same way, we have to do this for each student, selecting this row. For example, Robert will be calculating 46, as you can see, then 42 in maths, and then 46 in science. So the total for Robert should come up in this I8 column, which is this column, which is the blue one. Got it? Nice. So let's start doing it. So it's a very basic formula in Excel, which is sum function. So just to start with, we'll put equals to, we'll write sum, we'll open the parenthesis, and we'll select the cell which we want to add. Now, as you can see, Excel gives you the syntax of how to write the sum function. So sum, parenthesis open, first number, comma, second number, comma, and so on. So we can do the same thing. We can write, as we can see, we have already selected F3, comma, G3, comma, H3. We can close the parenthesis and press enter. Whoa, we have 130 as the sum total. So 130 is the total for all these three cells. So there's one simple formula of sum. There's another method of summing of all three in a row. You don't have to select every number each time. In that case, you have to be sure that there is no blank column in between. So we'll start and I'll show you how to get these three in a row. So we'll write sum, parenthesis open. We'll select the first column. We'll press shift and the direction of the arrow in which we want to move the cursor. So in this case, we want to move the cursor to the right direction. So the right arrow once, the right arrow twice. As you can see, the Excel has already selected F4 semicolon H4. This means every cell element from F4 till H4 has been selected by this center. So we'll close the parenthesis and we'll press enter. We'll get the same result. The result will change if we have the blank columns in between. It won't count that, so it will give you 0. Right? You'll just copy this and paste it to each cell down the line. Nice. Now we'll learn another simple formula, which is average. As you can see, these are three subjects: English, Maths, and Science. And all these 3 marks have been allotted out of 50. So 50, 50 plus 50, that makes total of 150. So since these are 3 subjects, we'll be taking average out of 3, right? So the total should be divided by 3. So what should we do? We should write equals to this cell divided by 3. We'll hard code the number 3 because every time it's gonna 3 only. Every time it's 3 because for everyone it's only 3 subjects, right? So we'll just hard code the number 3 and we'll press enter. So the average marks for Adam is 43.33333 and so on. We'll just We can drag this formula down. I'll teach you how to drag this formula down. As you move your cursor towards this cell, towards the right hand corner, below right hand corner, and it will change to I call it an aggressive rabbit. Yeah, so it changes to aggressive plus sign, slim plus sign, and then double click it. Yep, and then it will change. It will drag the same formula down the line. There you go. So you have total and you have average marks. Now there's one column of rank which is left empty. Guys, what we have to do is we have to sort these students accordingly to their marks they have obtained from decreasing order. So what I want to say is the student which has got the highest marks should be rank 1. How do we do that? So in that case, we will sort the list. You can just simply select this column. You can go on sort and filter, and you can select from largest to smallest. In that way, it will not only sort this column but all the other columns. I'll show you how. It will sort largest to smallest. So we want to sort this from largest to column. It will give you a pop-up window. It will send expand the selection, which means do you want the selection to expand it to each and other columns as well, or do you want to continue with the current selection? No, you want to expand the selection so that everything should change accordingly. You just sort it out, and there you go. Now Howard is the first person. There you go. You can see the highest total marks is 145, 139, 134, 133, 132, 130, and 122. And similarly, the average marks is also decreasing. 48, 46, 44.66, 44.33, 44, 43, and 40. Now we have to give them rank accordingly. 1. So as you can see, he has obtained the highest mark, so we can allot him the rank 1, then rank 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Thank you, friends. Have a nice day.